Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 20 of DadDimes. I'm, of course, your host, DJ, the Fat Alcoholic. That is Justin. He is the whiskey snob that we know and love.
I'm getting super snobby these days.
Absolutely. You look down on me a lot, and I don't appreciate. Actually, I don't care. It's made of love.
It's only love.
Absolutely. Today we got a special guest. He is my nephew, Joseph.
Yep.
A.K.A. Joey.
Joey. But not like friends Joey.
Or Uncle. At some point he'll be an Uncle Joey, I'm sure.
Okay, so we're making it work. All right, we're getting there.
Absolutely.
Welcome, Joey. Welcome.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Hey, we've been excited for this.
We've been looking forward to it.
We've been talking about it. You're on episode 20. Most new podcasts don't last till episode 20, so.
I know, you guys are killing it.
Most
killing
don't
it.
get past like 7.
I love it.
Yeah, we're in this to win it.
In it to win it, and we are winning it, which actually brings us to like a really cool thing this week, episode 20. We were thinking, what could we crack open for this momentous occasion? And we're like, listen, we have some Eagle Rare. Nah, it's not going to be good enough. We have some Blantons. We're like, what's going to be a close cousin, maybe? Let's do some Caribou. I mean, it's not a Pappy kind of night yet. It will be a Pappy. So we will welcome you back for the Pappy night. We're not there yet. That might be either 50? The 1 year. I don't know yet, man. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with
52.
The old rip.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do, but what I do know is we are doing this Caribou because this is one of those allocateds that you can't find.
Yep.
And I snagged out from underneath the firefighter.
You snooze, you lose, right?
Well, and that's what they do most of the time.
Snooze?
They snooze because they can sleep at the firehouse.
You know what else you did the other day?
No.
I do. I was there. So he's like, I'm not buying Blands no more, this and that. We go shopping for some booze.
Yep.
That happened.
And this guy's like, yeah, I think you guys got the Caribou, but if not, I'll get the Blands if you could look for it. So they walk away. We go up to pay. And old Justin here, he's like, can I get that bottle of Blands? So he bought the bottle of Blands because that guy was looking for this. And once again, you snooze, you lose.
Yep.
So
exactly.
Don't wait.
Yeah.
Don't wait in life because what you think you have, you no longer have.
Yep. I bet you he was so pissed because I don't think they had this.
There's a very few people that have this because it is such a it's cool, it's unique, it's different. It we have the Blanton's horses over there. You keep the corks because they have this. I mean, they put some time into it, right? And the actual horses themselves, as you gain all BLA and TONS, they all have different letters to them. It shows this horse galloping, right?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the Caribou. Man, I don't have that special effect yet.
I know. We did get a first comment from Jazzy and Deep Bra.
Yeah.
Bra.
I don't know.
What up?
But I'm just saying,
Thanks
we're
for
doing
tuning
this.
in.
We're doing
Absolutely.
this.
Well, I don't know why we should wait.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day. I'll let you do the honors.
No, I don't know how to do it. There's a lot of work. There's like a 2-tabbing thing. I can't do that, man.
Well,
This is what you do.
I'm
Get
very
to it.
artistic.
Artistic.
It's the best part of podcasts right here.
Is live
Ooh.
or the banter?
No, the when we poured the
pour?
whiskey.
Let's hear the pop.
Sounds great.
Let's see what you got here.
That was a squeaker. Anticlimactic.
Let's see if I can make something. Maybe it'll sound
Climactic.
like this. Maybe if we go a little bit higher. All right. We can make, with the magical world of entertainment, we can make anything happen.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So, I'll pour you a lot, Joey, because you got the new Lightning from Ford, which one tells me I think you I can't.
What are you doing?
I can't reach that far. That's a heavy bottle. My arms are frail now that I'm not in the field. Justin did it right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the first day. Episode 20.
Exactly.
Episode
He's
20.
used to this by now.
I'm the one that pours it all the time. I'm like his bitch up here. I'm like, here, sir, you want some more?
I was going to say you were like a solid sidekick, but I mean, I'm not here to like label it.
Tomato now.
Anyway, so this is Caribou. It is, it's a Canadian whiskey, but we have to ship it all the way down to have it bottled over Buffalo Trace. I find that odd.
That is strange.
But, you know, I guess...
That's where they got the bottles, though.
They had some extra bottles, and they made it happen. So, I mean, it's technically a Canadian whiskey. Yeah. Distilled, barreled, matured.
Mature.
So that's where we're at. So you smell it. And? You're going to do the one?
I already did.
What are the aromas?
Yeah, show me how it's done, BJ.
You know, I mean, double nostril, big schnoz. I don't really...
It smells like bourbon.
Yeah, I don't really... There's a scent in there, I just can't pick it up. It's like a flowery scent, I think.
Oh, this one is different in all accords. They said that it should have some on the nose. You should have a bit of the leather scent, a touch of pine needle tea, some citrus, some caramel, and then we're gonna get into like what they're saying it tastes like. And I don't know. It says sip easy, creamy lemon brittle. I don't know about that. Some
Joey
shortbread
used to love
cookies
cream back in his younger days, huh?
What was that?
Used to love creamy stuff from back in your younger days.
Some
pass.
white pepper, dusty vanilla. What does dusty vanilla taste like?
Dirt?
I don't know. We're gonna get there.
I'd assume.
That's what dusty vanilla tastes like.
Yeah. I can definitely taste the vanilla in there.
Ooh, that's not bad. I will tell you, this is not easy to find.
That is
a lot of the other stuff. I mean, we can ask for it at some point. It's going to come in. This one, unless you snake it out of someone from, it is not easy to find. I don't know what your mom's doing, but she sent us some stars.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Mom.
And I can appreciate it. I don't know. She's just trying to get the number one seed back.
She is.
We're making the world work.
Next Thursday, NFL Draft, Crown Blackberry review next week.
Yeah?
We've talked about the Crown Blackberry.
You know who that is?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And I think we might review a bottle and have that as a kind of like a side. We're still debating on it.
I mean, we're going to bring it in, but I think it might be like a two-for kind of night when we do that. So you're going to have some, like, the primary where we're going to go over there. We're like, all right, well, here's your bonus content.
Yep.
Blackberry.
Blackberry, for sure.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. So we're tasting this. It's not hot. I mean, 80 proof.
So when I smelt it, I was like, oh, this is going to suck. But as soon as you taste it, it tastes a lot better than it smells. That's for sure.
It tastes a lot better than it smells. But, I mean, it smells good.
I didn't like the smell.
You did not like the aromas?
No.
Other notice the scents?
The scents.
But not the sixth scent.
That's what Danny DeVito, right? Sixth Sense?
Danny DeVito. You mean that guy from Taxi? The penguin. It's Danny DeVito. No, I don't mean Danny DeVito at all. I like Danny DeVito. He's a good dude. So what are you tasting? Are you tasting the butterscotch?
No.
It says there's some butterscotch in there.
I don't get butterscotch.
I think the one that comes out most to me is vanilla.
There are some vanillas.
The initial drink, I got hit with the flavor of vanilla. Mm-hmm. And then as I sipped it a few more times, you get that real citrus to it. So it's pretty good.
It is actually really. I mean, I could sip this. Just put it in a nice. I mean,
I'm actually kind of afraid to put it on ice. I think it's going to kill that flavor, but we'll find out here shortly.
You're going to dilute it, and then all of a sudden it's going to be like, oh, you just went from something that is really good out of the bottle, which we don't have a lot. I mean, We've reviewed a lot of them. Like, okay, yeah, it's good out of the bottle. It would be really good if it was in the freezer out of the bottle because then it'd be cold. Yeah. This is just good without actually freezing it down. I would still like it cold. That's my taste profile.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you're afraid because if you dilute this, it's going to go from where it is right now, really good, to something possibly that we're not going to like. I don't know.
It is only 80 proof, so it might kill the flavor. Hopefully it surprises us again and it brings out a lot of those other flavors. Yeah. Sometimes it could do that. That would be cool.
All right, so you started bringing up something that just kind of made me boil a little bit. I had to bring it back. I had to get the first sips in before I started delving into this concept. Yep. You said something about, what is it, like a secondary market of vehicles, which they're trying to create an electrified system to drive around on. They haven't perfected it all because, it's not Tesla, but
well, they've been doing gas vehicles for how long? And they haven't perfected
it. They still haven't found that one out right.
Come on now, guys.
We are talking about the old Ford.
Yep, one of the best in the business.
Old Ford New Lightning.
Yep,
New Lightning. It's their second EV.
Ooh,
yeah. You know what the first is?
No. Is it the Mach-E?
It was the Mach-E.
Okay.
And is that the Mustang one?
That's the reason
my
why...
wife loves that car.
I
think it looks so
Don't
ugly.
get me started on it. That's the reason why they have the Tesla Model 3, is because Ford had beat them to the copyright on the E model. Elon Musk wanted all of his brand to beat the Model S, the Model E, the Model X, the Model Y to spell out sexy.
Yeah.
So he had to go with Model 3 because Ford does what Ford always does.
Still shit.
It's beautiful.
What were you telling Justin about the Cybertruck? Or you were telling me about the Cybertruck.
I haven't heard what you have to say about the Cybertruck.
It looks like a old-fashioned spaceship on wheels. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it does.
I seen one driving, like, I was here and it was there, and I was like, dang, Back to the Future. I thought it looked fucking sweet, personally.
I mean,
some people like it, some people don't.
I think it's designed for old dudes, maybe. Just
it's
throwing
perfect
that out there.
because I'm old. Thank you.
That silver in his hair is not coincidence.
Yeah, it's because
it's wisdom.
Yeah,
maybe.
It's stress over the years.
All the kids, right?
No. Well, so the kids are half of it. The wife's a part of it. The
works the most of it.
I hear that one.
I'm a former cop. I did a lot of cool things. I will tell you, call after call after call, added one extra hair of gray. Else you're like, oh god.
I would imagine.
No more of that.
Yeah. How long were you a cop for?
I started 2008 and then retired 22, 21. I don't know.
I think
Nice.
end of 22.
Yeah.
Like mid to end?
I was retired. I didn't retire. I didn't retire because I wanted to retire. I got hurt at work, and I was told I had to retire, which is fine.
I think it was a torn labia.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Well,
Sad day.
Either way, we should have our handicap placard.
Episode 20 is the last episode, I guess.
Yep. Band's breaking up.
No.
Not over that. That's cute.
I can't quit you.
I don't want to say I'm entitled to, but according to the medics, they said, and I quote, Justin deserves a placard.
I agree.
And
you're a goddamn hero.
And I don't have one because I was told that, those are reserved for other people.
I've been with you to Costco. If we don't get up there soon.
I'm pretty sure I'm part of other people, but whatever, that's cool. So moving on to, better choices than, buying a Ford. It's like rooting for the Rockies, right? Like, those are the two same things that you
According to their attendance record, I don't think people root for the Rockies anymore.
Well, a few of them.
A handful.
Yeah.
Like 10?
Yeah. I'm just kidding, by the way. If you go to electric, and I'm not saying because everyone's like, you have an electric car and you have solar, that means that you just want to save the earth. You're green. I'm like,
absolutely not.
Have you ever driven one?
Exactly.
Pretty fun.
Yeah. You ever went 0 to holy hell? And whoop.
And have you seen what those lithium mines does to the planet?
Yeah, every photo you see of that is the exact same thing of seeing someone in Ethiopia that doesn't eat at night, and that's what you show your kids to make sure that they finish their dinner. It's not as bad as it looks. And by the way, those lithium plants are not just for my batteries.
I drive a gas car. Once I'm gone, I'm gone. I don't care what happens here.
Yeah, you're mining deeper than we are. You're mining for dinosaurs.
It's true.
Kill the planet. Going on sports. Are we going yet? Are we going to finish this and go on the rocks before we start talking about inequality of?
I'm just an alcoholic, so I finished mine quicker. We could talk about.
Talk about some sports.
Yeah.
I mean, we could talk about a couple sports. See, the Broncos are still trying to figure it out. Maybe next year.
They've got a ways to go still.
Drafts coming up.
Yeah, so. I mean, we got to note the draft's coming up. We're going to be doing, and I think that should be it. Depending on how the draft goes, is how much blackberry we drink.
Ooh, that means we gotta change our episode from Wednesday to Thursday, though.
That's not true. We just have to have a bonus content.
Bonus episode? Done, son.
Yeah, I thought you would be in on that one.
I get a drink 2 nights in a row?
On camera?
On camera? All right. It's pretty good.
I really like this. It's going to be a shame to have to kill this bottle.
Tonight?
I don't know, man. All this out there, we've had. I want to say, that our biggest financial sponsor right now is 99 Stars, Phyllis.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's like 8 cents.
Damn! Thanks, Mom.
Actually, I really don't know, but I appreciate the love. Like, send us the stars. We love it, man. I'm all about it.
Love the stars.
Yeah, that's great.
Jazzy, if you could send some stars.
I'm just saying. I thought Trinity was a fan, but that's
yeah,
cool.
that's what, she's not even on here. Are you kidding me? What about Kimberly? This is your episode. She's not even responding.
I'm gonna have to text her.
No, we're in the middle of a show. You can't. So,
oh, come on.
This is DadDimes. Let's start with DadDimes, and then we'll get into sports. DadDimes, you are a dad. A little over
dad.
Well, yeah, newer.
Papa.
Yeah, Papa.
Before we get to the baby, I do want to talk about their wedding.
Let's talk about it. Let's do it.
It was a great wedding.
Thank you.
I mean, it would have been better. It could have been better. I mean, next time I'll get the invite.
I mean, I think we gave him like at least 4 plus ones or something.
Yeah, I brought my fucking kids. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh.
We make choices.
I think they were all in your wedding party, but
yeah.
DJ makes choices.
When did you guys get married? What year?
2021, 3 years ago.
Oh, okay, 3 years ago.
Yeah. Where was I? Sitting over here, waiting for the invite.
You were watching movies.
Probably. So the wedding, great wedding, glorious wedding.
The wedding was great.
You had all 90 of his kids in your wedding?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Take us to the dance party.
Oh man, that was a good time.
That was a good time.
If I recall, you ended up with your shirt off.
I think a lot of us ended up with our shirt off.
Yeah.
The one thing I remember is hitting the worm fucking beautifully. Dude, I hit that worm so I was like, bro. And granted, I mean, I roll pretty easy, but dude,
I think that might have been in your imagination.
I'm pretty sure I hit the worm.
We'll have to ask some people who were there.
Hey, by the way, she's listening. Just so you know.
Perfect.
Anything you say as of like right now, moving forward, she's listening.
Perfect.
So you got some worm going on. Good dance party.
Dude, great dance moves. I killed it on the dance floor. From what I could recall, I was slightly intoxicated. It was a October day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
October 24th.
October 24th. No, it was a great wedding. I liked it a lot.
Thank you. Yeah.
So move forward. Now you have a child.
Now I got a baby. Cool.
Yeah. And now you're going to have more gray hairs. And
Yeah.
How's this past year and 6 months been for you? Being a new father.
It's been...
Being newly married.
It's been a lot of fun. I'd say being a dad is probably the best part of my life right now.
Absolutely. Yeah. I agree.
I don't know if you realize this or not. And I used to tell this to new dads all the time at the police department. I said, you will always love your wife because she is like the person for a soulmate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you will do everything you can. Like the freight train's coming, and you're like, no, don't. You'll push your wife off the tracks to take in that train, right?
Yep.
Because that's the kind of love you have for your wife. The love that you have for your kids is...
You would tie somebody to the train track.
I would get hit by that train because I never want you to feel an ounce of pain for your entire life. Mm-hmm. And it is such a weird shift of, like, you are not only their person for, like, life in general, but, like, you mold them into what they're going to be and be successful or not. And they'll blame you for everything, or they'll, you'll either be the hero or the villain in their world. And all of a sudden you're like, that's a big responsibility. Holy crap.
Yeah. It's a little bit scary sometimes. But
it's a lot of it scary.
I love my wife. She's my best friend, but my kids are my absolute world. And I think my wife would say the same thing about me. She loves me, and maybe I'm her world, but our kids are everything.
I think you're number 6 in rank.
That's on my mom's list. On my list, I'm a little bit higher.
Love it. It is the best thing that you will ever do, but it is the most responsibility for something that you have zero control over. And it is terrifying.
It is.
But it's cool, man. Well, congratulations. A year and change in. You got a ways.
Yeah.
I think she's on to you, though.
She is.
About coming out of the closet because you just got a new Ford.
I mean... I don't know if you're wrong there. Another thing I was told, really good reporter friend of mine, he said, always mark your summers and dates. So your kid's a year and a half. You have 17 more summers, Christmases, birthdays that they want to spend with you. And that's like giving it a lot of, hey, maybe they want to go to the mall. I mean, people don't go to the mall anymore, but they're going to hang out with friends on some of these occasions. Yeah. But all of a sudden you're like, man, I got 17 summers left. And then they're off living their life. Hopefully, if you do the right thing, they're out of your house and they're living their life and doing great things. They're not there, when they're in their 30s and you're like, it's time to fly away, bird. Right?
Oh, yeah.
But all of a sudden,
just seeing that with the nieces and the nephews, right?
Yeah.
So
it's crazy.
I've been with Danielle for, I think, going on 18 years.
It's rocks time.
And so I met Kimberly when she was real young, and like when you see them starting to have babies, it's just crazy because you look at them and you're like, well, I still see you as, the little kid you were when I first met you,
You were teeny tiny.
And you blinked, and then now they're married, having kids, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, how dare you?
You weren't supposed to grow up.
You shall not pass. All right, so back to Caribou. We're moving this to on the... Man, I like this bottle, dude. They put some time into this.
It is pretty.
They etched it. It makes it beautiful.
I'll let you get your own.
I'm going to throw this out there. If Derek's listening, you need to calm down. All right, back on the bottle here. They etched in some... I mean, this is beautiful, man. They did some artwork, which usually, when they dedicate time to doing stuff like this, the whiskey sucks.
Yeah.
Because they spend too much money
on the bottle.
We have a few of those. On the rocks, we can get some... It's cold. It's going to be dilution. Dilution is a solution to pollution.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I've been told. I've been told. Man, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Today's been a day, but this it makes it worth it. It's good.
Yeah, we had some changes today.
What changed? Other than this, the show's a little bit later. Sorry,
show's
guys.
A little bit later.
Sorry.
I got home at a really good time.
I mean, you were home way before my wife.
Way before.
Yeah. That's a shout out to Miss JB DadDimes, who said that she was going to beat DJ home and out of the door all the time. But I mean, whatever.
Not no more. Not no more.
You have a sports question up here. I don't understand.
I think they'll probably take Bowers if he's available.
I think you have to read the question because people can't, because we're on multi-platform stream. What's the question?
If QBs are gone, does Denver take Bowers tight end or Thomas from LSU?
Yeah. Who do they take?
They take Bowers.
I think they take
Caitlin Clark.
She'll get paid more.
She would.
Listen, I'm not
more people will watch her too.
I'm not a huge WNBA fan. They were talking because of all this hype that shoot up there. They were talking because of all this hype that Denver might get a WNBA team. I am more than likely going to go to those games than I will ever go to a Nuggets game.
Because you could get $3 tickets.
Yeah. Because I could afford it. Because floor seats at the Nuggets game is $2,200. Which, by the way, if my wife's listening, I don't have floor seats.
I'll be honest, you sit in the 300 section, and you still get a fantastic view at the old ball arena now.
Yeah, but
I mean, there's not a bad seat in the house.
I will throw this out there. I would get floor seats only if we could FaceTime your son.
And then me and him would be on Dr. Phil in 12 years. Like, Dad, you FaceTime me from the floor. My sister Nikki.
The reason why.
Hi.
What's up, Nikki?
Thanks for joining.
I need therapy is because you were there and I wasn't.
Rub some dirt on him, boy.
Rub some dirt on him. Get back to work. He had another track meet?
Nope.
Oh, so he's not working hard?
No, he's working hard. He the last one, I think you had to qualify. You had to place a certain amount, and he didn't qualify for it or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
But
maybe next year.
Well, I think there's still more track to go.
The track's very short.
Doesn't it go through the summer?
I think it ends in end of May.
Yeah,
I don't know. My kid has 3 more track meets.
Middle school, high school, though.
Yeah. Yeah. She's doing amazing. Very excited about that. She just moved up in gymnastics. Again, I'm sitting here Dad wins. All of a sudden, I'm like, man, I get the bars up. She's getting some work done over there. We're doing all of a sudden, it's like, hey,
yep.
I'm here for you. I can't do it anymore.
I'm
here for you.
You know where it started, though?
What's that?
Her first year of soccer. Mr. Justin himself led the team through his coaching, like Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
He led the team to a championship.
And I didn't know soccer rules. I had to read the book. And I'm good at reading books, but I looked at this and I was like, oh, Spanish, huh?
Espanol. Speaking of Spanish and Espanol, we have a new country that's listening to us.
Oh, my
Shout out to Spain, right?
Heck yeah.
And, yeah, so
España.
I think we're in 7 countries now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull up the old list here.
7 countries.
God, man, this DadDimes movement is moving.
Yeah.
And I love it. God bless the U.S. We're in the U.S. We're in 19 states.
Yep.
Nice.
Ohio is the latest.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome the Ohioans. Ohioites.
People from Ohio. That's how I'd say it.
Yeah.
Ohioans.
The Canadians are still listening.
Ohioans.
They're getting
The Canadian?
they'll
They'll like this episode then. We should put this back here.
Oh my God!
Prop this up.
They are gonna love it. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, you guys are talking about Eskimos and caribou."
I shot the caribou. I shot that caribou last winter.
Belgium,
Oh,
Belgianites, the Colombians. Which, by the way, Paul, one of our former guests, did make it back from Mexico without getting kidnapped.
I think he owes us something.
I'm
though.
pretty sure that the Colombians watched over him.
Yep.
Yeah.
They made sure that.
Well, they listen to us. DadDimes. They listen to us.
I'm Colombian.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
He had a really nice vacation.
You kind of look like Pablo Escobar.
I'm actually like his grandson or something, but don't tell anyone.
23andMe. The Italians, which is great. I mean, we actually have a really good whiskey down here.
Italian.
That it tastes like wine.
Oh yeah.
It's a wine whiskey.
We actually had it with some sauce and
crazy
stuff. It was pretty good.
The Italians are gonna love that. The Philippines.
Philippines.
Pacquiao.
Yep.
He was probably punching someone in the face and being like, "Listen to DadDimes." And if not, man,
Well, he had his
if you want to,
earphones in, listening to us while he was punching people in the face.
I'm gonna throw this out there. That's his warm-up music. Listen to our sultry voices.
Yeah.
And then at Spain.
Nice.
I'm gonna throw this out there.
Pimping all over the world.
It's a pretty good day when we're hitting all these countries, but DadDimes. What can you say? So I see the shirt. We are farmers. Dum da dum 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 dum, which is cool because they support their people. They're going to take care of their people. I see that it's sponsored by Under Armour, which means that they're going to dedicate some money to at least your apparel. That's cool.
I think he had to make that himself. He got it embroidered.
Yep.
I know someone that's
Shout out
really
to,
good with
Shauna.
the cricket.
Shauna's the one. Who actually
Oh,
did
really?
this. Yeah.
Shauna embroiders?
Yeah.
Really? She does? I wonder if there's any other brands out there that can have embroidered stuff.
I know. You should talk to her.
I mean, I think we're talking to her right now.
Oh, dang. Maybe I have to start wearing some DadDimes apparel.
I need a DadDimes hat.
Hat,
Yeah.
shirt.
Yep.
I was thinking about doing an apron at some point. We're going to do cooking with DadDimes
Yeah.
in the nude.
I liked your original idea. I liked your
I was
original.
waiting for you. What's that?
Your original YouTube idea for, and I can't remember the name. What is it?
Yeah. All right. So back in the day, and we got to get back to this whiskey because it is now dilution for the solution, which is a good day. And we're actually let's see how we're doing on time. We're doing pretty good on time. Back in the day, I thought to myself, I would be amazing on the Cooking Network, the Cooking Channel. And all you have to do is brand yourself, right? So they have diners, drive-ins, and dives. And then they have, I don't know, Chef's Challenge. And they have all this other stuff out there, right? Yeah. And I'm like, man, this is all really cool. I need to have a Cooking with Paula Deen, right? Let's be like a little racist by adding butter to everything. And I'm like, okay, whatever, Paula.
I don't think that's why she's racist. I think she
She's
said some words.
Yeah, while she was cooking with some lard, she was getting crazy. And I'm like, okay, so how do you create this brand where you're like, man, I want to watch that because of the name, and then the content is amazing. Beating your meat with Balmy.
That's a show.
You know what? I don't think you're going to attract the right type of
Everyone's
Beating
going to
your
tune in. They're
meat
going to be
with
like, this isn't what I thought it was.
But you capture them with the name,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Ooh, that looks like a good tomahawk right there."
Ooh, that is some really good meats.
Spank it. Oh yeah.
So we're getting back to the whiskey.
Our guest from last week says, "Sup, fellers."
Yeah, and he's like, man, I'd
up,
watch
Bob?
that show. Thanks, Bob.
Yeah.
We're diluting this a little bit. We have the ice in here. It's starting to melt a little bit. Tell me about the flavor, because it really isn't bad. I was like, oh my God, they're going to dilute this. The flavor is going to go away from Caribou. It's going to be horrible.
It's got a real citrus flavor to it.
Yeah, it definitely changed the flavor quite a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good or bad?
I don't like it as much. I think I liked it better without the ice.
I'm in agreement. At least without the ice, you still have that vanilla notes. Not all I'm getting is citrus, which, I mean, it's still good, but chilled, probably better than diluted.
But in the words of my friend Jim Carrey, I've had better.
I've had better.
I've had better? I like it. I mean, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be like the best thing on the rocks. I wouldn't mix this with anything.
No.
Because of the price point, you don't want to do that. Because of the rarity, you don't want to do that. Because it actually tastes really good neat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, if you want it neat, please enjoy. That's the point of cracking these things open. If you do that with Pappy, I mean, we're going to have a problem. But if you do it with Caribou or anything else...
I was telling him about
Stag,
how I
maybe?
almost won it.
You almost won what?
Remember our golf challenge?
Oh, yeah. I make poor choices when we golf. And let's see, at some point we make bets, right?
All the time.
You have to.
So we get to the putting challenges and we're like, all right, man, the likelihood of you nailing that putt is like 0%. But if you do, choose a bottle. Like, that is an amazing, like, that's a once in a lifetime.
Almost every putt, because we're never too close, is like, what's this putt? Oh, that's a $200 putt. That's a $100 putt. Oh, that one's a $50 putt.
Nope.
Never once have we made it.
Come close.
I've come close. And you can see the sweat trickling off his face.
Glistening off my brow.
His face was turning a beet red. And then when that ball stopped, the relief on his face was pretty incredible. But
Your sister's Nicole?
yeah.
She's listening to us in the hot tub.
Yep.
Enjoying
Hot tubbing with DadDimes.
I'm going to throw this out there.
She's probably drinking some wine.
We got a hot tub.
We could hot tub.
We're moving the camera. We're hot tubbing with it.
You're not gonna like what you see because I'm not wearing underwear.
You're gonna love what you see. What's up, Rob?
You're gonna love what you see. I guarantee it.
All right, so you're gonna do some shout outs. What up, show it? Oh, there's cousin Jerry. About goddamn time, man.
About goddamn time, Jerry.
So is this your branch? Like, do you what do you do for farmers?
Yeah, so I own an agency.
Yeah.
Got a few other people working with me.
Okay.
And
he owns it, but he works for his wife.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a smart man.
Yeah.
That's an even smarter boss.
And actually, the real big boss around there is Kennedy. So whenever she's in the office, she has to go inspect everything, make sure everyone's working hard, all that good stuff.
Gotcha.
Yep.
But you don't mind listening to her.
She's probably the meanest boss I've ever had. She's pretty demanding. She'll scream at you if you're too slow,
Yeah, I get it. I get that a lot.
So if people are like, man, I need some insurance. Like
we actually have one in the comments right now talking about insurance.
Yeah, this guy over here doesn't know what to do because I'm one of those out there. He makes some choices. Like he rushes to. I got to get to that story at some point. Like before we're done, tell me to talk about Derek trying to be Jerry.
All right.
Okay,
it's gonna be good.
The old Jerry Bear over here says insurance is too high. I need a deal, bucko. So, listen, man. If I wasn't Emerald status at the old other place where like I make a phone call and I don't have to wait in line for 3 hours to make a claim, I would probably be like, it's time to move.
Yep.
But they sent me like some cool Emerald swag, which I'm not going to say on here because my wife's listening and that'd be awkward. They didn't send that back. Which, by the way, if you want to, though,
I think I saw it before the episode started.
I think farmers should start like investing in.
It was a plug of some sort, right?
I feel as though this is the shovel. Where would they go? Like, where would they go to, like, at least explore options?
Yep. I couldn't tell you that. Farmers.
Call Kimberly is what you're saying. God.
Exactly.
What's your email address?
Jesus.
I know Kimberly put it on there.
I don't know. Ask Kimberly. Find us on Facebook.
Find us on Facebook. Kimberly, if you could please put that up there again, I'll go ahead and read it out. I believe it was
Samudio Agency.
Well, yeah. So it's something like that.
Is it Samudio Agency at farmers.com?
Could be.
I think it's like Farmers Insurance, Samudio Agency, something like that. Yeah, she got it for us.
Oh, yeah. Samudio Insurance Agency, Farmers Insurance. So, Jer, you're on Facebook. Go ahead and look them up. You could actually probably just message Kimberly. I wouldn't contact Joey because he doesn't know shit, apparently.
He doesn't know how to get contacted for new service. Like, I'm like, hang on.
He's just used to getting yelled at by those angry, disgruntled insurance customers because they don't read their policy.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum.
Yeah, that's where that came from.
Yep.
And Samudio Insurance Agency, Farmers Insurance, give them a shout out, make it happen. Mm-hmm. It's a big deal. By the way,
everybody's heard me shout him out the last several episodes, so
that sounds right.
It's still the same thing.
Yeah,
sounds right. Listen, if you need people that are going to be by your side, it's not nationwide. Call farmers, make this happen.
Yep. Exactly.
And we could say that and not get sued because we don't have shit for money. So,
I would call Kimberly.
Yeah,
that's
message
what I
her. Yeah. And they'll handle all your needs. You want a bundle package? I'm sure they can work something.
And by the way, if you use promo code DadDimes, we get a percentage of that.
Promo code DadDimes.
Whoa.
Joey will give you a rub and tug.
Oh my god.
I didn't sign up.
And just like that, we are moving on. Okay, so let's see here. Wine time for Nicole. Congratulations.
Yep.
Let's see here. We got some Caribou. Please refill. It's time to do so. Because before we get into rating,
your car probably drives itself.
I wish, man.
Oh, Teslas do.
Only if you
That's
had
weird.
a Tesla. Do you insure Teslas?
We do, actually.
Because Teslas technically insure themselves.
Some Teslas do. But when they do that, then they go and run over curbs and have all sorts of problems.
Hey, listen, hang on a second. First of all, it might have mistaked a kid for a cone. But, it happens to the best of us, right? Tech company. God.
I've never had that happen to me.
Yep.
Because GMC is behind the ball. However, the new Silverados, the UV Silverados, at some point when they produce them, they look amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a Chevy guy.
Let me drive that. You know, I'm gonna throw this out there, man. You've been given the option. You choose not to.
That's true.
I'm gonna add this quick story in here. Brandon. Yep. So he's like, man, I want to push like Kush. And I'm like, listen, man, if you want to push like Kush on the old Modern Warfare,
okay,
I'm all about it.
That concept makes sense now.
However, if you're going to do that, man, you got to do it while I'm next to a buy station.
For Brandon or Derek?
Derek.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why Brandon today, man. Brandon, he's funny as fuck. But Derek, yeah, he's like, I'm going to be like Kush. I'm going to rush. I'm going to go over here and kill everyone. I'm like, that's cool, man. Just make sure I'm like near a place to get you back.
Derek's got a lot of heart, just as aimed slightly off sometimes.
I'm gonna throw this out there. If they're able to, like, if I can put like C4 on him, and let him run into the fight, I'm in.
He'll crack him. And yeah, he's got a lot of heart.
Aye, Jerry, I got your new quote. Okay, good.
Yep.
All right, let's do some ratings. Neat. If we're going out of the bottle into a glass, no ice, we do this ratings 1 to 5, right? 1 is that is the worst thing I've ever tasted. If I ever see it again, I'm probably going to throw up on the shelf at Brave Row.
Or I'm going to throat punch somebody for offering it to you.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, I truly know what kind of friend you are if you offer me this. And we're no longer friends. Mm-hmm. That's a 1. A 5 is, man, I'm going to have this like in my stock. If people come over, I'm going to be like, yeah, man, here's something else because I like you, but I don't like you that much. 1 to 5. And you can do points in there too, but only 1 decibel because, you know, our viewers have some math issues. Neat.
So do I.
I'll let DJ go first.
Oh, it's
that's not how it works.
For the guest to go.
All right, I'll go at 4.1.
4.1 on it?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty high.
Yeah. I'd say it's probably one of the best whiskeys I've tried.
So far.
Yeah,
so far.
Yeah. Until you come back.
Exactly.
But we're Pappy. God, I love Pappy.
So, I've never had it.
I know. I build it up, but I've had a lot of whiskeys in between since I've had Pappy, so I don't know if like Pappy's number 1 anymore. Like Pappy could be like crap. I don't know.
Could be.
Crappy Pappy.
Crappy Pep. For me, I like it. It's good. Mm-hmm. I'm probably going to rate it probably a 3.8. Neat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For me, I'm not really like I like this. I like the vanillas and caramel flavors. Butterscotch is really good.
Yeah.
When we get to the citrusy kind of, that's where it kind of. I'm not a huge fan of citrusy whiskey, and but for it being citrus, I like
the old
it.
city whiskey.
Yeah. But 3.8 for me.
Yeah, I'd say with the ice in it, it definitely drops to like 3.7, 3.5.
Yeah.
We haven't got that far yet.
Oh,
wind
dang.
it back.
I mean, DJ jumped ahead.
No, he didn't. He didn't go neat score yet.
Oh,
I did neat 3.8.
You didn't do rock score yet.
Not yet.
fair enough.
All right. So Nate, I think that actually it has a flavor profile that expands upon several different layers, and I really love that. You know, that's going to put it up to a 4 or 5 for me. Hang on a second. I'm bringing it back because you cannot distill, barrel, and bottle in the same location. That's dumb. You are making this a different whiskey because you're creating this persona because you can't do it all in-house. That's kind of dumb to me. So it's going to go down to a 4.0. I think the taste is great. I think how they present it and then all of a sudden it's an allocated thing that you can't get, that pisses me off. That's going to bring you down. That's a 4.0.
But in reality, ours is just, I mean, we have all that and that's our complaints, but we just what the whiskey tastes like.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, all that stuff, people want to know this whiskey fucking
tastes great,
good?
but here's the deal. If I have to go above and beyond to find the bottle because it was a Canadian whiskey that you then made into like a Kentucky thing, I'm not going to look for it. I mean, if I find it and all of a sudden I'm like, hey, man, so it's supposed to belong to someone else and I can take it, I'm in. And you know who you are, and you probably wish you were here right now. And I'm actually going to probably invite them to come down and be a part of this next time. To hunt for this, because they made it so special for something that really should have just been a Canadian whiskey, that could have been branded Canadian, could have been barreled, bottled, and then sent out Canadian, it would have been great. But you want to create it into something that it's not by having it sent somewhere else and bottled and branded. Yeah, man, be true to who yourself is, man. Like, to who you are.
You could do this in Canada.
You could kill this in Canada. I would do like a Caribou brand. I would do a Black Bear brand. Like I would do like a whole like
moose knuckle
Canadian variation, and it'd be great.
Trin says she's been here for a while. This is her first comment though at an hour after we started.
Hello.
But it's okay.
I appreciate you listening. Thanks for everything you do.
Love you.
I'm just throwing this out there. For the psychedelic aspect of the old Trin over there, she hasn't shared, and nor has she cared. And she should know. All right, moving on.
That's true. She hasn't shared.
Nor cared. If we're going to put this on the rocks, if we're going to put this on the ice, which is super cool, we got the cubes, they weren't the spheres. I dropped the ball on that. I dropped the sphere on that. Are we changing the rating because of the dilution and the chill?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Where are we going?
Not because of the chill for me. And I'll let you. I don't think because of the chill. I think because of the dilution is why it changes for me. But Joseph?
I couldn't tell you if it was the dilution or the chill. But I think it definitely changed the flavor quite a bit.
It did? Yeah.
And not in a good way. So
so it's going to negative it. Okay, so minus.
So it goes down from a 4.1 to like a 3.5.
That's a 0.6 change. Okay.
Yeah. My drop is more significant.
Ooh,
because you do get the citrus. For me, if I'm gonna drink this, I'm gonna drink it chilled or I'm gonna drink it neat. My rating goes from a 3.8 to a 3. It's much better neat.
It is actually really good neat.
Yeah, I like it neat.
So, although it pisses me off that again, I'm going to brand something that's not. So, it reminds me of Breckenridge. Breckenridge Distillery. I was there year one that they actually created the structure and they were distilling stuff, and they were pushing a lot of bourbon out, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is Breckenridge bourbon." And I'm like, you haven't existed long enough for this to age because you bought a bunch of Four Roses stuff and you're now branding it, which pisses me off. However, it's really good. I like Four Roses bourbon. Yep. I don't like that you're branding it as something that it's not. That's what this is. You're branding it as something that it's not. Like, it's a Canadian whiskey, but it's kind of over here.
Especially when you ask the waitress and she's like, no, it's all in-house. Remember? You said you asked the lady about the whiskey, and she said everything's in-house. And then you found out it was Four Roses.
Yeah, I'm like, don't lie to me about it, man. I don't need to be lied to. Just be honest about it, and that's fine. Like, if there's like, well, it's a Canadian whiskey, but we kind of do this thing over here, but, it's readily available at every shop you have because we make a lot of it. Super cool, man. I'm all about it. But don't make it a rarity because all of a sudden you're branding it something that just to create this facade that is very rare.
Yeah.
This is Crown Royal. Like it is a Canadian whiskey. It has some really cool notes. It has some really cool things to it. And if you just branded it like a Canadian whiskey, bottled, distilled, bottled, aged in Canada, distributed globally, man, I'm all about it.
I bet you they could do that.
They could.
But the rarity probably hikes up the price for them and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but if you sell like $10,100 bottles compared to like $30,000 $50 bottles, you're losing money.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I don't know. The math seemed right.
That's kind of what Blanton's does too.
But
Blanton's is another one.
We're going to get into Blanton's.
They make it so rare to get. Well, somewhat rare to get that the price is, in my opinion, it's overpriced for what it is. It's really good, but we'll get there.
Blanton's is rare now because they actually had a fire and they capitalized on it. They said that, this fire destroyed all of our product and now we only have a few left, so now it's worth more. And they never fell off that hype, which is, I don't know, it is what it is. On the Rocks, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it at a 4.0. I think that it actually still has a pretty good profile. I like my whiskey cold. I think that if it was a 4.5, which I would have put it at, it would have lost 0.5 points to bring it down to a 4.0 on the Rocks. So it's a 4.0 neat because he pissed me off. It's a 4.0 on the Rocks because I'm giving you a little bit back. It tastes good. I like cold whiskey. It's not bad.
That's true.
That's just me. That's just the whiskey snob.
I like it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So we always end these things off, and we are coming right around time with like some words of wisdom. Like, hey, we need a dime of the week. We haven't got that yet, so let's figure that out, and then we'll figure out what the final thoughts are. And is there anything rolling up there? I stopped.
Jerry asked if I was losing weight.
He is. He's looking good.
This week I've
slim.
I've not lost weight this week, that's for sure. It's been
yes, he has.
I've been full this week, we'll put it that way. So,
yeah.
But
full of happiness and joy.
Yeah.
Love it.
Burgers.
Love it. Yeah. The ghost pepper chicken from Wendy's.
I had that.
Yeah.
At some point.
With the Frosty.
I didn't have a Frosty.
See, there you go, man. We're making progress. Small wins. Dime of the week. What are your thoughts? You've heard 19 episodes. I'm assuming you listen to all 19 episodes.
I've listened to a good portion of them.
Oh, God.
You son of a bitch.
You have homework.
I know.
All right, so you know that there's a Dime of the week. We provide this. We have that, and then we don't forget the sponsor provided us with. We need to get the shout out.
Oh yeah.
And then
he actually just commented.
Yeah.
He has a T-shirt idea for us.
Ooh.
In God we trust. Everyone else must pay cash. There's your dime, sir. That's Dime of the week. I thought it was a shirt, but I misread. So I like it.
Dime of the week. In God we trust. Everyone else
must pay cash.
Dime of the week. I love it.
I like
That's
it.
cool. Perfect.
Like
Great.
Yep.
Thank you. And actually, shout out to our buddies at Cherrywood that helped us acquire this
up.
bottle.
I feel bad for the people at the Thornton Fire Department because you could have enjoyed this. You just snoozed and you loosed.
Yeah, I actually got a buddy for the Thornton Fire Department, Rob. I don't know if he's the one that was looking for it, but hey.
You know where it's at.
Fuck off, Rob. Not Rob that's commenting, Rob. A different Rob.
Yeah, Rob that's commenting. You're always welcome. Come on over, man. We're waiting for you.
Any words of wisdom, Joey?
All right.
Especially being a new dad.
New dad. This is Dad Dimes. We try to end this off with some. Hey, this world's a little weird, but it could be a little bit better. So
you could come on anytime you want, Kimberly. She said, "See y'all inviting the wrong Samudio." She's welcome. It's an open invite. I was actually hoping she would come tonight.
I can't believe she didn't join us.
She was too busy for us.
No, it was my fault because I didn't send the invite to her. I only sent it to you, which I apologize because I do like her more.
She is pretty great.
So, anytime you want to come on and you could give all the proper information, Kimberly, you're more than welcome.
I agree. I think you should come on sometime.
Bring a business card.
Yeah.
It'll go right here.
Perfect.
Oh, we could get a farmer's banner that says Samudio Agency.
No. We need sponsorship.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get, Justin.
Yeah, they bring a bottle and then all of a sudden it's sponsored. But we're not there yet.
No one said they weren't going to bring a bottle.
Yeah. Who says we're not going to bring
Rostro has yet to do it.
New dad.
Brooklands.
Any advice for the new parents coming up?
The new.
I'd say just enjoy your time while they're young.
That's great advice.
They're only young for a little bit, so spend as much time with them as you can.
Yeah, because you blink and they're out of the house, and you got 14 other kids you got to take care of.
I'm not there yet, man.
I'm there.
At some point, you're going to be like, I got to run your plumbing. I got to spend several days of my week to make sure that the piping is correct.
Which I'm going back, but I mean, that's been fun. I got to spend a lot of time with my oldest son, Eric, who was a guest, replumbing his place. So that's been pretty fun and nice to spend time with him. So
small wins.
Yep.
All right. What's your final thoughts?
Final thoughts is, man, God bless America, God bless DadDimes, and God bless you.
Wow. Yeah. I feel as though that's like an every week kind of thing.
It is, man. I mean, I like what I like.
You want to stick with it?
Yeah. That's why I spent so much time in the 9th grade. I found a grade I liked, so I stuck with it.
Like, this is the one. This is where I stand. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. I mean, usually it's like a happy-go-lucky thing, and usually it's like just be nice to people and love people. And I'm like, I don't know. I found something out this week.
Fuck people.
No, I kind of realized this. I have lived in a world where I viewed society through a lens of they always need help for something that's chaos, that is something that is crucial, that is something that is detrimental, and therefore they need help to be able to like shift that to something that is tolerable, right? And then I also realized recently the rest of the world doesn't see that, and they see it as every day is a big deal. Every day is like another day with your kiddo. Every day is another excitable, joyful opportunity. My thought is, whatever your world is, however pissed you could be on the highway, however joyful you could be doing your thing, right? Like pushing your kids on the swings, enjoying that part of life. Mm-hmm. Always know there's a different lens, and that someone's day, that particular moment might be different than what you're experiencing, and just give them a little bit of grace. And that's it.
That's it.
And that's DadDimes.
That's DadDimes.
And we drank. We've had a good time. We've had some good buddies.
Hopefully you had a good time, Joey.
It was.
I appreciate you for coming on.
Hopefully we're back with Kimberly sometime.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll get the real Samudio out of here.
Exactly. The boss.
I don't know. We're in the 20s now, so you have an opportunity, 20 to 30. Let's make some choices. When you're going to come, make it
Yeah. I'll actually talk to Kimberly about it.
Do it,
and then she'll let you know.
Yeah. She's the one who makes all the decisions.
She's the accountant, the manager, the warden, the judge, executioner.
Exactly.
She does it all.
That's what my wife is.
Yep.
I mean, I'm going to throw this out there. I know the feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Takes care of business. Keeps us going.
Yep.
We got a couple comments on there before we end. It looks like Jerry's going to be a dad. He says, I'm going to be a dad announcement soon.
Whoa.
That's where Jerry announcing it on DadDimes, but we get you the exclusives here. Nikki said, Joey, true words spoken. DJ knows about the 14 kids. Yes, I do.
That's true.
I got a herd of them bastards. Kimberly said, amen. And Rob said, amen, Justin.
Yeah.
As always, thank you guys for listening. We appreciate your support. We love you. Don't forget to like, follow, all that kind of stuff. And we're clear.